G'day guys, my name is Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is The Commodity. And today we are reacting to I'm Being Cancelled. Cancelled. That definitely didn't sound Australian.
You sound Midwestern.
I'm being cancelled again. This video was requested to us by Ben of1. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate the suggestion.
I think that's the first from...
I do believe so as well, but I think I've seen...
one other from
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what I was thinking. So this video... I'm excited to check out just because of the fact that I've heard Isaac Butterfield has been on the cusp of being canceled multiple times by multiple countries. So I'm a huge fan.
I'm so sick and tired of this cancel culture.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
I was watching Philip DeFranco on the way home because I was sitting in traffic. Somebody's actually trying to cancel Mr. Beast.
I saw. So the thing is like, if you don't like something, just don't watch it.
Just get over it. Leave it alone.
Yeah. I like Isaac Butterfield. He's very vulgar, and I like that, but I also don't like that. I'm not a vulgar person.
I'm not vulgar either.
But he's funny, and so I truly appreciate that. And if you guys like Isaac Butterfield, what?
I said I'm not vulgar either. And you didn't say anything.
Oh, whatever. If you guys like Isaac Butterfield, we're going to be doing a video related to him in a couple of days from now. So go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell notification icon if you guys want to check that one out. It should be good as well. Guys, before we hop into this video, if you would go ahead and give us a thumbs up, it truly helps us in getting these videos out to more people. With that being said, I think we are going to do a test trial or test run of a 30-day straight only Australia video marathon.
Yeah, and I'm down. It lets me be me a little bit more than normal.
So we're gonna see how that goes. You know, he tries to censor himself in some of our other videos with our other cultures and everything, and so with that being said, we're gonna try out this.
But I'm not gonna just be blatantly vulgar.
Right. We're gonna try out this 30-day trial of all. We're gonna subscribe to a 30-day trial of Australia. So so we're gonna see how that goes. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that, click the subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you guys want to help support the channel even more and get an exclusive YouTube short shout out, click the join button down below. And
we were just kind of talking about it. We weren't really. Like, we're not really setting it in stone or we're going to change anything 100%, but we are considering trying to do something different on the channel. But we kind of want to get your ideas, and I'm talking about like stepping away from only reactions, but we want something that will be equally engaging. Right.
So I was watching one of our videos last night, watched the intro, watched the what's up guys, my name's Miles, my name's Fez, this is The Commodity, and I was like, damn, we don't really look like a reaction channel.
So I'm going to brag about myself here. So most reaction channels are just somebody staring at a camera and they're recording it directly onto their computer along with the image of themselves and the image of the video and the audio and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
I worked my butt off. We record the video on a computer. We record what you see us on a separate camera, and then we do audio on a completely different file, so I can adjust our video quality. I color grade everything. I adjust our audio quality post-production, and I don't do anything with the actual video besides maybe editing a couple things in or out or something like that.
What he's saying is his work is too good for you guys.
No, not at all. What I'm saying is I feel like I want to try something a little bit more difficult.
We don't look like a traditional reaction channel is what we're getting at. But I don't know what we look like. So
give us some ideas.
Give us some ideas on what we should do that's still engaging.
That y'all would like to see.
And if it's reactions and you guys love the reactions, fuck it.
Let's go.
We'll do
But
reactions.
I just want something a little more challenging.
Yeah. So with that being said, let's hop into this video.
Let's do it.
That's what you came here for.
Exactly.
And if you guys want to see Fez profusely fucking sneezing,
stay
tuned to the end of this video.
It was 3
G'day,
sneezes.
you good motherfuckers. It is happening again. They're coming for me again. When will they learn that this shit doesn't work on me. What a ridiculous world we live in, where the media and the most easily offended people on earth try desperately to get comedians cancelled because, wait for it, they were offended by a joke. That's what...
So there are
That's
certain...
the point of being a comedian.
Yeah, so I literally listen to stand-up comedy from home. I always listen to it. It's like literally I drive to work in the morning. It wakes me up because I'm sitting there laughing and enjoying. I used to listen to sports talk and I couldn't stay awake. I'd start falling asleep, start talking about baseball.
I just listen to motivational shit.
Yeah, I don't listen to any of that. But to me, there are certain things that can get somebody canceled.
Mm-hmm.
The bullshit that Will Smith did, treating another human like trash, dropping the N-bomb when you shouldn't, because like if he did it, I would... All honesty, it's not my place to be upset, but I'm sure it will piss enough people off.
Right.
It's justifiable to be upset. But for comedy, I don't care if it's... I mean, it can be extreme. Like, I love Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, well, I mean, comedy in itself can be about horrible tragedies, racism,
Yeah, as long as
cultures.
it's comedy.
I mean, it's supposed to offend some people.
True.
To an extent of you should be able to laugh at yourself.
If you haven't seen the, what is it called? The Fabulous Miss Maisel or whatever it's called on, she's a stand-up comedian. It's hilarious. And it basically talks about getting canceled, but back in like the 40s and 50s. It's really good. But anyways, let's jump back in.
What sets people into a panic? Not war, not famine, not disease, offensive jokes. So why am I being cancelled this time? Well, there's 4 answers to that. 4 jokes that people didn't like and were offended by.
What are you doing filming me, you motherfucker? What have you got on your little badge there, big fella? Angus from... I can't read that small. What? You're a real estate agent. You're about as popular as Martin Bryant. You.
That is a joke about a real estate agent being as bad as the worst mass murderer in Australian history. I think it's a fair comparison to have, and I think everyone in the comment section will agree with me. In that video, there are 2 more jokes about Martin Bryant, okay, and about the tragedy that happened in Port Arthur, this massive event. But that wasn't what got under people's skin. It wasn't even close. Now, before I tell you exactly why I'm getting cancelled for the 3rd time, let me explain this to you. If you didn't already know, these are jokes. They are not real. And for some reason, in the modern era, if you tell a joke that some people don't like, you are to be banished from society.
That's like saying all the rappers talking about all the drugs they're doing. Or...
As if they fucking... Eminem.
Right.
You can't... Okay, so
Kills
Eminem is
and
uncancelable. He literally talked about rape, pedophilia, murder, suicide.
What's it called when you have sex with an animal?
Bestiality?
Yeah, bestiality. He talked about that.
Like, yeah, so I feel like
and he's one of the most iconic rappers in the world.
As long as you don't actually go and do the act.
That's the thing.
Or if you don't specifically talk about like somebody just... I mean, if you talk about the person as opposed to the tragedy, it's more acceptable.
Right. So, but that's the thing. Like, he's one of the most iconic rappers in the world, if not the most iconic rapper in the world, and nobody canceled him. There's a lot of people that hate on him.
Oh, they tried to recently.
Yeah, everybody's tried to, but the fact of the matter is...
They tried canceling him before canceling was a thing.
Right. But my thing is a joke's a joke. You're doing it.
Like
you're doing
Pete
it
Davidson
to be a comedian.
jokes about 9/11 because his
about
dad
his
died.
father dying in
Yeah.
it. Like,
his dad was a hero, and he still jokes about it.
yeah.
So just don't make fun of the people that, like, I don't know. There shouldn't be any real limit, and stand-up comedians shouldn't have to feel like their careers are on...
Oh, I feel like he doesn't give a shit.
No,
He knows
most of
he's
them
got
don't. But I mean, it's whenever you actually go and do the actual thing. Like if you go rape somebody or whatever,
Right.
like some of the
Yeah,
other
then you
stand-up.
should probably be
Yeah,
canceled.
you probably should be.
I
in trouble.
genuinely believe that any comedian that's worth their weight should get cancelled a couple of times. Look at Jimmy Carr. Look at Dave Chappelle.
love Jimmy
That's just
Carr.
in the last 2 months. Massive comedians being cancelled. And as for me, just your little old Butterfield from Australia, I'm an old hat at this shit. In 2019, I got cancelled for a Holocaust joke. In 2020, I was cancelled for a joke that I made about the Christchurch massacre. Even the New Zealand Prime Minister had a crack at me about that. Now, last weekend, I went to Hobart and Launceston in the beautiful part of Australia that is Tasmania. I'm joking, it's a fucking shit state. Fuck all of you. Nah, it's alright. I don't know why Tasmanians get so much shit. Sure, they fuck all their siblings down there, but hey, it's 2022. Who gives a shit?
Just like my hometown.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about what happened. In December, there was a horrible incident at a primary school. The last day of school for the year. There was a jumping castle. Kids were in the jumping castle.
I heard about
Events
this and it
happened.
flew
I think
away.
It was bad weather and 6 children died. Fucking horrible. Could you imagine anything worse happening?
I didn't
now,
know that.
Can you make jokes about horrible events?
Yes.
Something so tragic and disastrous? Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you can. Even in situations of great tragedy like this was, because it's not funny, but you can make jokes about it. Because either everything is okay in comedy or nothing's okay. Because every joke affects someone.
Agreed.
So what do? Do we not tell jokes about anything? Of course we can't do that. We have to understand that within comedy, everything is okay or nothing is okay. The joke I told was this, and it wasn't even a joke, it was a passing comment. I was doing a bit that I do about nursery rhymes at primary schools. Now, we all know the ring-a-ring-a-rosy nursery rhyme, right? With the, you know, the girls in year 6, they're going ring-a-ring-a-rosy, skipping all that type of shit. That nursery rhyme was written about the bubonic plague. But I thought, wouldn't it be funny that in 400 years' time, they did the exact same nursery rhyme, but about the coronavirus?
The Chinese are in the wet markets eating lots of bats. Keep going. Infected cruise, Dan Andrews. I'm glad that fell down. I had to say skipping, obviously I wouldn't say jumping castles down here. I obviously couldn't resist that. That popped into my head then and I was like, oh no.
A throwaway line. No one in the
Yeah, that was actually kind of funny.
Hold on. She's
She's the one that turned it in. She's like, I'm canceling this motherfucker right now.
A throwaway line. No one in the audience actually cared. No one walked out. This was 5 minutes into the show, all right? There was a lot of other horrible shit in the show because that's the type of comedy that I do. So I filmed that show, as I've been filming all of my shows across the country, and I posted it on TikTok under the caption, "How to Offend Everyone in Tasmania." And then the shit hits the fan. Australia's biggest news provider, Pulse Hobart, catches wind of the story and they break the news. A popular Australian comedian has been slammed for his insensitive, in quotation marks, I don't know who they're quoting there, joke about the recent Hillcrest jumping castle tragedy in Devonport and the 1996 Port Arthur incident at his shows in Hobart and Launceston over the weekend. Isaac Butterfield, 28, posted a video to his TikTok page on Monday titled "How to Offend Tasmania." Hang on. So you're reporting on a story about how I offended Tasmania in a video that I released called "How to Offend Tasmania," and you're shocked that it was offensive.
I'm not a smart man.
In which he shared dark sketches. Sketches? What are you, my fucking 90-year-old grandmother? Oh, Isaac, how are those sketches going that you do? Yeah, they're great, Gran. Shut the fuck up. About the tragic December jumping castle incident where 6 primary school children passed away. Obviously horrible. As well as the insensitive, don't know who you're quoting there, jokes in the name of
Karen.
1996 Port Arthur attacker. Members of the audience were visibly uncomfortable and upset in the video. Now, I assume you're talking about, because everyone else in the front row here, you see they're smiling. I assume you're talking about this lady. I'm going to tell you about this lady. This lady came up to me after the show, hugged me and told me she had a wonderful time. So, I don't know if she got over it or maybe it was just one joke that she didn't love. And that's okay. Comedy is subjective. Some people love the most outrageous humor. Some people like soft humor. It's like music. Some people like metal. Some people like fucking, I don't know, some dickhead on Triple J. Like, it just depends on what you feel like in that moment or what you enjoy across your life. And it's okay. And people have taken to the comment sections to slam the comedian for his, quote, way out of line comments. I'm a local and that hit close to home, said one TikTok user. Another person commented on telling Butterfield to learn his limits. Butterfield is known for his brutal and controversial commentary. Why are we taking
like every good
TikTok
comedian.
comments
Right.
as fucking quotes now? People used to have respect for journalists. Fuck you to the moon, Pulse Hobart, you fucking losers. But they're right, a lot of people were upset, particularly after Pulse released that article. Have a look at all these people. They are mad at me, really mad. And I was
Those motherfuckers are not comedian fans, stand-up fans. That's the problem. You're starting to go to
You're going to just the wider audience of everyone.
beyond the.
Whereas, like the people that would have seen this originally, there might have been
so,
one.
So
there
let
might have
them
been
cancel him because they weren't paying him any money.
right. There might have been the few that heard the joke that completely hated it, didn't find it funny, found it very offensive. But the majority of his specific fan base or his niche fans.
It's pronounced niche.
Niche. They
fucking with you.
obviously don't mind, or they wouldn't pay him.
Now, I will say this. So if for any chance that he sees this video, if you ever come to Texas, hopefully Dallas specifically,
Everybody will love you.
I will.
I wouldn't say everybody.
I will take you out for drink. I'll use a whole entire paycheck to take you out for drinks. We'll get you a special section. We'll do the big time.
Well, that's very nice of you.
The way I'm looking at it, it might get him to Texas. And that'd be a great
It might
vlog.
get us more subscribers.
Exactly. But no, what I'm saying is, like, I would absolutely, I love his comedy.
Yeah.
I love vulgar comedy. I love edgy comedy. And yes, there are limits to it. But it seems like stand-up comedians know that.
Right.
Again, as long as you're not going out and raping people, you're good. There's really not much of a limit to me.
Right.
receiving some hate, and I'm used to that. That's my regular day-to-day. If
We
I don't
get
get
that.
a death threat, it's an
We
off day.
get hate.
I feel a bit weird. But Pulse followed it up a couple of days later with another story, and let me tell you this was a serious one. Tasmania's Premier, Peter Gutwein, the big old Gutwein, has cautioned so-called comedians, using December's tragic Hillcrest jumping castle as part of their sketches. Listen here, Gutwein, fucking so-called comedians. How about you shut your fucking mouth, you weak little fuck? But you know what, Pete? I was
Pete.
reading a very interesting article the other day by Australian journalist
Michael.
West. It was very interesting indeed. The article's called Democracy Gained, How Tasmania Was Sold to a Pokies Family from Interstate. Interesting. I don't know of any Australian election since the democratic reforms of the late 19th century that was so directly, so openly, so brazenly influenced by large corporate interests expecting to see, once they successfully determined its outcome, a massive return on their investment. So, how about you fuck off, you pokey-loving so-called public servant? In a personal Instagram post responding to Wednesday's Pulse story, Isaac Butterfield said, people still don't understand the concept of a comedian saying fucked up things, explaining that he believes dark humour is a great way to take the power away from tragedy. I agree. With myself. Well done. Tasmanian's Premier Peter Gutwein tells Pulse he doesn't think Hillcrest is an event someone should be making jokes at, quote, at all. Be a bit weird if he said, no, I think they should be making jokes about that. Thanks for the advice, Pete. I'll take it on board. Stick it up your ass. Then it turned into something serious.
He says ass, not
I
arse.
got an email from the Hobart Mercury, which is a part of news.com.au and owned by News Corp. It said, hi Isaac, we saw your video on TikTok from one of your sets, How to Offend Tasmania. And we've noticed there are quite a few people offended in the comments. Why would you watch a video, How to Offend Tasmania, and then be offended? It's so strange. We're interested
See,
in...
and that's a fact too. Like, are you really going to get mad about something that you were completely forewarned about before
You're
watching?
setting. They are literally putting out a video.
That's
to
like
piss somebody off.
That's like watching a video that everyone in the world has said, this video will make you cry. You better not watch it if you don't want to cry.
Like
and then you're like, I'm going to check this out. And then you cry and then you're just sad.
If you despise everything about a political figure and you're looking to get pissed off, or if you just watch one side just so you agree with everything, same concept. So if you watch somebody that you really like, you're going to really like it. If you know this person that you hate and you watch it just so you can hate, that's exactly what that is. That's like, I'm from Tasmania. I want to watch this so I can get pissed off about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get pissed off about it because you're fucking stupid. Anyways.
Writing a story and would be keen to...
Not all Tasmanians. Just
No. The person that clicks on it to get pissed off is the person I'm talking about. Anybody that does that.
Yeah. No, Americans watching.
Oh,
something
yeah.
that
No,
says
any Fox
this would
News
make any
watchers.
American...
have a chat with you on the phone today. It could be the chance to explain yourself. Apologize. How about you fuck off? This could be my chance to explain myself and apologize. Listen, if you contact me and you're from a mainstream newspaper or radio or whatever, I'm not going to fucking respond to you. You want to know my thoughts? You come to...
I have one thing to say. That is no longer mainstream media.
No, this is mainstream.
We are mainstream media. He is mainstream media. Mainstream media is what people watch. If you watch LTT or Linus Tech Tips, he does a podcast and he was talking about how Mr. Beast outdid Netflix in their Squid Games. More people watch that than that. And he was like, because they were trying to talk about how mainstream media even picked it up. And he was like, hold on, wait. That's not mainstream media. More people watch our show, our YouTube videos, our little tiny corner of the internet than like major television sitcoms.
Right.
Which is nuts to think about.
Yeah.
So fuck yeah. Go us.
to my fucking YouTube channel and you watch that ad at the start of the video and you give me my fucking 25 cents. But as if I was going to go on there and apologise. Number one, I'm not going to apologise. But number two, you're doing a hit piece on me. Why would I give you any of my time? I'd rather spend that time patting my dogs and maybe, I don't know, jerking off with a handful of gravel than talking to you idiots.
I'm trying.
Am I
That's
sorry
not
that the
fun.
family members lost their children? Of course. Who isn't? But I'm not sorry for the joke. It's a joke. I'm not a politician making a public statement about policy. This is not real. It's not how I actually feel. I'm a comedian that specialises in offensive humour. If there was a show in hell, I'd be the fucking headliner. So why do I do jokes like that? Well, number one, I enjoy them. Okay, I really love that shit. People say a lot of the time, oh, you know, offensive humour, it's lazy humour. Mate, I hear the comedians that you enjoy, all right? I hear the Hannah Gadsby's of the world. Once again, I would rather jam a fucking big old rock up my ass and jerk off with gravel than listen to all of the people that you find funny. I enjoy offensive humour. It's like watching a horror movie. You don't know where the jump scare's coming from, and that's the fun of it. You're like, holy shit, what's he gonna do here? Where's it gonna come? And then it hits you. And it's surprising, it's exciting, and it's fun. But a lot of people message me and they say, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? I know you're being cancelled at the moment. Are you
I know
okay?"
you're being cancelled.
I love being cancelled. It's great for
That makes you
business.
relevant.
More ticket sales, more views, more subscribers, everything. More people want to see what you're doing when you're actually doing something.
Like clicking on this video and watching it.
Exactly.
So on that topic, come and see me live. I'm doing a tour of Australia and New Zealand. I may also be in America in a couple of weeks. Ladies and gentlemen,
How old
head
is
to
this video?
isaacbutterfield.com/tickets for all that information.
March
Do it fucking now. The
21st.
link's below. But I wanted to end this video on a positive topic. I wanted to leave you on a story about this dude, Rowan. He is a young man in a wheelchair who requires a computer to speak for him, and he came to my show in Launceston in Tasmania over the weekend where I said this joke and sat in the front row. Now, there's one thing that I always do if I see someone who looks different to other people. I always pick on them.
Yes.
Why?
They
I have
want
no
that.
reasons, but you'll understand why
Makes them
in a
feel
moment. So as soon as I
normal
walk
or
out,
similar,
the front
not
row
normal.
stands up and gives me a standing ovation. But one person doesn't. Rowan, for obvious reasons. So what do? I fucking gave it to him. I was like, you fucking think you're better than me, not standing up, how dare you? And a few people around going, oh my God, he's in a wheelchair, oh my God. Rowan's laughing, he loves it. He's having the most excitable, happy time probably of that week, if not the month. He's losing his shit. And I continued that through the show. Every now and then, if I had an opportunity to pick on him, I did it. Now, I received a DM 2 days later from Rowan, and this was fucking awesome. Thank you for making me feel like everybody else.
See, that's what I was saying. I didn't mean normal, just like
That's
everybody
why
else.
I do this shit. You might think I'm a dickhead. You might think I'm an asshole. You may hate me. I don't care. I know who my people are. They're like-minded, happy, laughing, jovial people. That's the people that I surround myself with. That's the people who go to my shows. Not hateful people, just regular people looking to have a laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace.
I almost teared up right
This
there.
is my dude.
No, like even Daniel Tosh has talked about that. He talked about being part of a, what's it called before, like when kids have terminal illnesses? Make-A-Wish Foundation. And he talks about how he went and did that, and he walks up to him, he's like, you better be sick, or you better be dying, motherfucker, because this is my weekend.
Yeah.
And they laugh at it because it's like, it makes you feel like you're not unique in a negative way.
Well, the thing is like, I could only imagine people in situations like that feeling different because of the fact that everybody treats them so kindly, or just yeah, but is over the top, like too helpful, or wants to just always, you know, be involved and helpful and sweet and caring. And so it probably is a relief when somebody's, you know, fucking with you.
Yeah, and I get that. Like, I truly get that. Like, it makes total sense to me. Like, why you're literally being treated either very kindly or being handicapped or handicapable, however you want to look at it, or you're being treated like shit because you're different.
Right.
Now, there's a difference between being made fun of in a joking manner, like what he's talking about, just to make him feel a part of the crowd.
Right.
Because he would make fun of somebody he made fun of the guy with the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it doesn't make it just makes him like him.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the guy with the phone may be an actual douchebag. We don't know.
Well, he's a real estate agent,
So absolutely. I used to be a real estate agent a while back, and I was a douchebag.
yeah, so losers and
I'm
douchebags.
better now. But no, I love the fact that it ended on a sincere note.
Yeah.
And I actually kind of teared up because seeing that, like, sincerity from him for somebody like that, it's just awesome.
Yeah, 100%.
So I respect this guy a little bit more now, just because he doesn't hold back, and because he also respects the situation. And he knows it's a joke. We know it's a joke.
Right.
If you can't understand a joke from reality, get the fuck off your high horse and just
Or just don't watch stand-up.
Or just, change the channel. Put on, what's that stupid channel where every movie's the exact same? Life?
The Christmas movies? And
Yeah,
stuff?
like the Hallmark channel.
Yeah.
Don't watch that. Let this be for everybody else that can understand what a joke is.
Right.
I'm going to get off my pedestal.
Hop down, buddy.
Yeah.
This was a good video, though. I liked the heartfelt ending as well.
Yeah.
I want to check out if he's actually coming to the U.S.
And I'm legit. If he even gets a chance to even see this, I really would like to take him, like, big time out to drinks and stuff like that, and show him like, we're not all stereotypical Americans. We're not all douchebags. We're not all like, I'm going to shoot up stuff and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we'll take him to the gun range.
That would be awesome. Tell me that wouldn't be awesome. I would love to take him to the gun range. We're supposed to be doing a gun competition from work.
Who?
Like, everybody's talked about doing it.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh, well,
I
it's
sit in the
sales
back.
side. You
Yeah.
not
I
you
sit in the back. I sit
losers
in my
in
office.
service. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, before I close this out, if there's any ideas for new content that you are interested in outside of the reaction cycle that we've been doing, let us know down in the comments.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see our future videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you want to support us directly, hit that join button. And with that being said,
My name is Miles.
and my name is Fez.
Thanks for watching, mates.
Peace.
Out. Red eye.
Red eye.
Okay. Good eye, guys. My name is Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is the commodity. Son of a bitch. Good eye, guys. My name is Miles. Fuck, man.